Lane Kiffin has a reputation for creative game plans, creating mismatches in space. People don't realize that Ole Miss is run heavy and has been for about 3 years. They run the football a ton and effectively. They put up 448 on the ground against Auburn, and they really start there in regards to their offensive effectiveness.
They do, Mark. It's crazy how, for as much play action shots and deep vertical passing game and eye candy that Lane Kiffin likes to do, a lot of that hinges off of run plays. Like he'll line up in the shotgun, and you think it's a pass, but it's a run. And he's been highly effective with that, whether it was with Jerrion Ely, Snoop Connor, having those running type of plays for Matt Corral as a quarterback. He's now got Jackson Dart, who's improved each week throughout the season. So, Alabama's got to be gap assignment oriented this week. You got to shoot your gap. You got to dissect where that ball is going to, attack the guy with the ball as well as the ball. But with Lane Kiffin, you also can't be over eager in your pursuit because there are cutback lanes involved. And once that Ole Miss hits those cutback lanes, they can be very difficult also. And of course, the last time Alabama played Mississippi and Oxford, Lane Kiffin put up 48 points in that matchup in 2020. Now, of course, Steve Sarkisian in Alabama dropped 63, but Lane Kiffin still had the 48 there. So Nick Saban knows what Kiffin's capable of. Kiffin has always been highly respectful of Coach Saban. We've seen this with Kiffin's magic there on Twitter. But Kiffin also knows I'm trying to be the third former assistant coach under Coach Saban, joining the likes of Kirby Smart and Jimbo Fisher to get the win here over Coach Saban. So no easy task here for the Crimson Tide, even though the line on this game, as you just put it up here, Mark, Alabama by 11.5. That's not going to be that's going to be a tall order by all sense of the imagination. But what Kiffin loves to do, he's going to still take his deep shots, but he starts it off in the run game. Alabama's discipline, which has been a huge issue this season, has to find itself to be on point this game in Oxford.
That line was at least a full touchdown at Neyland Stadium and 13.5 at Death Valley. So we'll keep that in mind as well. Facing a smaller crowd, but still a very enthusiastic throng there at Vaught Hemingway Stadium. Got Stephen M. Smith from Touchdown Alabama on the line. And I always like to hit you with this one, Stephen. X factors from a personnel standpoint on both sides of the ball against Ole Miss.
First off, defensively, got to see Jordan Battle. I mean, we've not seen him make those game-changing plays this season. He's made tackles, sure. He's made big hits, but he hasn't had those game-changing plays that we grew accustomed to him making, whether it was last season or throughout his career. So, want to see more in this game from Jordan Battle, a young man that had big hopes of becoming, a first-round draft pick in the 2023 venue, but just have not seen much from him. So he's got to be an X factor in this game defensively. Offensively, an X factor to me, Cameron Latu. You got to get the tight ends more involved in this matchup. And you look at it, in years past, when Ole Miss has played Alabama, you think the tight ends have gotten involved in this history of this game. O.J. Howard got involved in recent years in this game. Irv Smith has been involved where Alabama is concerned. Where Ole Miss is concerned, Evan Ingram has gotten involved. Dawson Knox has gotten involved. So this has been a series where the tight ends have had a bit of a say. And for Cameron Latu, a young man of whom Jim Nagy, senior executive director for the Reese's Senior Bowl, and his staff had Latu listed as one of the 12 guys on watch list for Alabama. I definitely want to see Latu get even more involved here as an X factor, as a guy that create mismatches there against opposing defenses when Alabama takes on Ole Miss.
He is Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama. You see the Twitter handle right there, Coaching M. Smith, also touchdownalabama.com. In My Own Words is his show right here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 Central. Stephen, enjoy the game. I assume you're headed out to Oxford to take this one in.
I'm headed out to Oxford, man. I leave out Saturday morning. Looking forward to getting down to the Bart Hemingway as always. It's fun to get a chance to look at the Manning Way facility. It's fun to get a chance to look at what Lane Kiffin's trying to carve up, and gonna take in the wildness as always. It is the Grove, and I always tend to get lost from down there, so we'll try not to get lost this time.